I have been testing the Wan 2.1 LongCat workflow the last few days.
It up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And
I wanted to find the absolute best way to get unlimited video length, the highest possible quality, and perfect lip sync. And actually, I found it. I also discovered a hidden trick inside this exact same workflow that lets you generate text to video, completely ignoring your input image. Let me tell you, this workflow is free and you can download the full version from the link below. So let's start. Before we look at the notes, we have to talk about the files. If you don't have the right checklist, this will not work. Since this is the special LongCat Avatar version, you need the specific main model, which is LongCat TI2V Comfy FP8 E4 M3FN Scale KJ Safe Tensors. I'm using the FP8 version. It fits on most GPUs and runs great. And if you have a massive 24 GB card, you can use the BF16 version. But for most of the cases, FP8 is perfect. Next, you absolutely need the LoRA. Look for LongCat Distill LoRA Alpha 64 BF16 Safe Tensors. This is amazing because it will cut your steps down from 30 to just 12 and your CFG from 4 down to 1. For the support files, it's the standard Wan 2.1 stuff. You need the Wan 2.1 VA Safe Tensors for correct colors, and you need the UMT5XXL FP8 text encoder. I have put the full list in the description, so you can just copy paste it and check your folders. Okay, so let's walk through the workflow. Here at the start, I am loading my reference image. I'm using a clear picture of a woman singing into a microphone. And below that, I have loaded the MP3 file of the song. With just these two things, we can generate an unlimited length video with no color drifting. But before we press generate, we need to fix three critical settings. First one is resolution. So let me explain you. This model is quite strict. Do not use 1080 pixels. It was not trained on it and it will distort the face or crash your VRAM. Stick to 1280 by 720 for landscape or 720 by 1280 for portrait. And if you have a smaller 12 GB card, use 832 by 480. It's fast and still looks surprisingly clear. Next one comes attention mode. Check your model loader. Make sure you are using flash attention. In my tests, flash attention is significantly faster than Sage attention on Windows. If you don't have flash installed, try Sage. If neither works, SDPA is your backup option, but flash is best. And the third one is frame count. You might notice something different here. In older workflows, we always used 81 frames for a 5-second clip. But now, the default is 93 frames. And why is that? Because it's simple math related to how the model works. When 2.1 generates video in small blocks, the community found that pushing it to 93 frames maximizes that context window. You are squeezing out almost an extra second of video, about 5.8 seconds total, without slowing down the render time much. It's just free value for your computing power, so leave it at 93. Now let's talk about quality and speed. So here you have a choice to make. Choice 1 is for speed and low VRAM. Keep the digital LoRa connected, set your steps to 12 or 20, and most importantly, set your guidance CFG to 1. This will save you a lot of time. And the second choice is for maximum quality. If you want perfection, bypass or remove the LoRa node. You have to increase your steps to 30 or even 50. And you must raise your guidance to 5 or 6. This takes almost twice as long to render. So here I ran a comparison. One video with the LoRa at 12 steps and another with 30 steps and no LoRa. Honestly, the 30-step version has slightly better clip details and is maybe 100% accurate on lips versus 99% with the LoRa. But the difference is very small. For 99% of you, just stick with the LoRa 12 steps and CFG 1. It will save a lot of time and run better on your low VRAM GPU. So now an important question arises. How do we make this unlimited? So let's look at the workflow. You see these groups labeled extended. These are like building blocks. If you want a longer video, you just have to copy and paste that whole group. Select the group, right-click, copy, then right-click on the canvas and paste. Now just connect to the outputs. Take the extended image output from the first group and connect it to the input of your new group. Do the same for the prevalence. You can chain as many of these as you want to make the video as long as you need. Now let's look at the result. Here I generated 20 seconds of video using this method. Just look at the quality. The animation is smooth, the lip sync is perfect, and there is zero color drifting. You can keep extending this for minutes if you want. And finally, I promised you a hidden trick. So what if you don't want to use an avatar image? What if you just want to create a video from text? Here you don't need a new workflow. Go back to that same When Video LongCat Avatar Extend Embeds node. Find the overlap setting. Usually it's around 14 or 16. Change that overlap to 0. When you do this, you break the connection to the image. The model has nothing to reference, so it falls back to generating purely from your text prompt. Just write a prompt like a woman is singing a song and hit the cue, and you have a text to video generator. Now look at the result. It generated a 20-second video based on my prompt and my extended groups. The quality and details are incredible. So that's it for today's video. Go download the workflow, give these tricks a try, and let me know what you create in the comments. If you like this one, please subscribe to the channel for more tutorials like this. Thank you. Bye-bye.